Success.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
So good to
Hi,
see you.
Joan.
Hi,
Good to see you too.
Okay, we're coming on, and I've still got a few minutes, so but hopefully everybody's going to make it. We've got newcomers. Last week was a disaster, so I want to go through where everybody have everybody introduce themselves this week, and then we'll get down to business. Okay? Let's
Yep.
wait till everybody's on though. Okay? And everybody, where you're from? One, I think it was Nina who said she will not be available today. But I will be sending out the information regarding recording as soon as class is over. I will forward what I was sent. So hopefully, anytime you have to miss a class or you want to review a class, you can do it, which can be very helpful, especially if the class seemed a bit challenging when you were doing it. Although we try to keep it at a place where everybody's comfortable. We really do. I hear things going on in the kitchen. I don't know what they are. Do you all have Sim Shalom?
Sim Shalom.
That's it.
Is this the
That's the one.
okay?
You all have it?
Hello. Good morning.
Hello, friend. How are you?
Good. Hi. How are you? It stopped raining, huh?
Yeah, is it raining your way? It'll come south. Summers in South Florida are interesting. You get rain and then it goes away and then it comes back. It's an ongoing thing.
Yep. That's in Charlotte, 4 o'clock, rain time. It is. Okay, excuse me, I gotta kill something.
But we can wait a few more minutes because we have more people coming on. Excuse me, Shelby, please press silence. Go ahead. Excuse me while we get the TV off in the other room. Shelby, please silence it. Thank you. We have chaos here too. Fran, where in Boca do you live?
Right off of Military Trail, just north of Glades Road.
Oh my gosh, we really are close to one another.
Yeah, and you're in Tamarack? Tell me again, where is
I'm in Tamarack, yes.
my father used to live somewhere around there a little bit. So we're in Tamarack.
Probably Kings Point. That's probably your father.
Yeah, no, he wasn't, but yeah. Very
Yeah,
so
Kings
we'll meet.
Point.
We're gonna have to meet. We'll have to meet.
You'll definitely have to meet. There's no question.
Okay.
Crazy.
Please. A Friday evening service.
Right, yeah, the page I want to start on while you're all looking, I finally found what I needed here. I'm not going to do the candle blessings. We won't go that far back, but turn to page 726.
What?
And that's the Kiddush.
What page? Did you say?
726.
And what are you doing it in? Which book are you doing it
I
in?
don't have
You have
726.
Sim
Yeah,
Shalom?
neither. I don't have a 727 either.
Do you have Sim Shalom?
Oh, this
Yes.
is for weekdays.
I
Gotta
mean
get
it.
Festival, okay, it's in the
Yes,
beginning.
Siddur Sim Shalom for Shabbat and festivals.
This
Nope.
one.
I have
For
this one.
weekdays.
We have the daily.
Yeah, let
No,
me get
the
the
weekend, no, that's the,
Yeah,
it's the-
mine is for Shabbat and
That's
festivals.
what I want. That's what I want.
Okay.
And it's
I mean,
page
the Kiddush for
17.
festivals I have on page 50.
If
Is
you
that-
found, well, I don't know. Let's see what 50 is in this one.
I only have for weekdays. So there's some
You don't
Shalom.
have 726? That's the Shabbat.
No, I got a very thin book.
Yeah, mine ends in the 300s.
and that's the-
Okay, I'm going to challenge you.
Friday.
I sent you an email and said we're going to do the Friday night Kiddush. Can you find the Friday night Kiddush in the book you have? If you have the one I have, the Siddur Sim Shalom, I think this is the all-encompassing one. It
Yeah.
It's page 726. No, I don't want a scan starting now.
No, this is my book. I told the temple I didn't need their book.
This is an old one. I taught a bat mitzvah class and we used this even though we weren't using it in the temple. We used this book because it was easier for them than the one that they were using then. Do you have the book, Sharon?
Yes, I do.
Good. Fran, do you have the book?
I have both, so now I'm taking out the other siddur. Okay.
Good. Mary, you have it?
I have the book, yes,
It's page 726?
correct.
Okay, so now I have Siddur Love Shalom.
That's what we want. No, not Lev Shalom, Sim
That's
Shalom.
all I have.
Okay, see if you can find the Friday night Kiddush. I can't pull it up because I've been told the host, not me, has stopped screen sharing. So what I'm going to do each week is tell you what prayers we're gonna be looking at and make sure you can find them in your book.
Okay.
Good morning, Teresa. Do you have our book? Sim
Yes.
Shalom? I can't, you have 726?
726.
Yeah,
Okay, I have page, all right, 313, so I'll look at 726.
see if you have the Friday night Kiddush.
Okay,
Can you give some more description? Like I have something that says Kiddush for festivals.
No, this is-
Ma'ariv.
Okay, I've got the one for Shabbat, the Shabbat evening.
I have it, thank you.
Good. For Shabbat evening, Bonnie.
I have Kabbalat Shabbat.
Yes, that's in here. It's not where his Kabbalat Shabbat is, so it's toward the end of the book. See if you can find the Kiddush. As I said, each week I am going to send you out the prayers that we're going to look at. And hopefully you can find
Okay,
them.
you know what? Tell her to look on 312. Let's see.
Look at 312. If you have a different,
Okay.
Sim Shalom, look
Wait.
at 312.
But I'm trying to find Kiddush for
Yes,
Shabbat.
I got it. Whoever gave me that, who said that?
Fran, it's okay. It's
Fran.
okay.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, so it's
Thank you.
726 or 312. What do you have, Sharon?
I have
20.
nothing.
Hillary, you set?
Nope. Don't have it.
726 or 312? depending on-
Joan, just to let you know that 312 doesn't have the first half of the prayer. It only,
I have-
it starts a pari, not the other,
Okay, let me look. I'm looking at 312.
it doesn't have the first paragraph.
Okay, I'm looking.
It's real low.
No, in my book, it doesn't, it's absolutely not here. It's a different version. I think the one I have is all encompassing, and you may have just Shabbat festival. I think that's the difference. Okay? See who, oh, Rochelle's coming on. Good morning, Rochelle.
It's the same thing.
Turn to page 76.
Rochelle, do you have the Sim Shalom Siddur? She's silenced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm expecting 2 more people, I think. But it's after 10, and I'm going to start.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, Joan, I'm late.
That's okay. There's
I
still.
was having trouble with my computer, it didn't want to cooperate.
Oh, I can't imagine that happening. I've never had trouble with a computer. I go on a half hour early to make sure it's still alive.
I started at 9:45. I don't know what's been happening with my stupid.
Oh, you make me feel better that I'm not the only one. I started at 9:30 and I got on and I said, they're gonna come? Let's see, they're gonna be recording like crazy. Okay, I would like to start with the Friday night Kiddush. If you have the full Sim Shalom, this one, it's on 726,
I'm on page 76. I found it.
726.
No, mine is 76.
All right, yours is 76. There are two paragraphs in the Friday night Kiddush.
76, let me get it.
No, 726.
I have a different book.
I know,
I
Michelle.
screwed up. No, I'm telling Michelle.
Oh, God, I don't want this now. I want to stop this. Thank you. You'll be glad to know there were no threats found on my computer, which I tried to stop from checking. Okay, let's see who's missing. I think Nina said she couldn't come. Is Jane here? No, I'm missing Jane and I'm missing Carol. I guess they're not coming on. Okay, we're gonna start. You all have the paragraph that starts Yom Vayehi Erev Vayehi Boker in small letters and then Yom HaShishi.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, Mary?
Yeah.
Someone's dog likes it.
I have two paragraphs. I have the same book you have.
Good, good. Are you with us, Michelle?
Mine is on page 312, but I do have it.
Okay. Does anybody just look at that first paragraph? And you can look at the translation if you'd like and tell me what it is. Can somebody tell me what it is?
The sixth day, you mean day 6? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. That's exactly what I mean. What is that?
Well, I don't have transliteration, but
No, not transliteration, translation in English.
Shabbat, the beginning of Shabbat or the creation of Shabbat.
Well, where did that all come from? It says it right there if you really look at
The
it.
the creation
Genesis.
story.
Yeah, where's that from?
Bereshit,
Gray sheet, where's that? What's that?
Genesis.
What?
The first book, Genesis, Bereshit.
Yeah, the first book of what? I'm looking for a word.
Yahoo.
Torah.
Thank you. It's from the Torah. This is the creation story. Somebody said that. This is the creation
I
story.
cheated. It's down on my page.
It's the creation story. It's the 6th day. And there was evening and there was morning, the 6th day. And then we come to Shabbat. And because the end says, I'm reading the English, God blessed the 7th day and called it holy because on it he ceased to work from all his creation. So we are going to read that Hebrew paragraph. One of you is going to read it. Who's brave?
Bonnie.
Go, Bonnie. You're up.
So the whole paragraph, Joan?
Until I say stop. Everybody's going to follow.
Oh, boy. All right, all right, I'll try it. And I apologize in
know you can
advance.
do it. Okay, go.
Okay, should I start with the Yom Hashishi?
Yes, please.
Okay, Yom Hashishi va Vahulu
Vayechulu.
Vayehulu Hashemayim V'haaretz V'val.
Cool.
That letter.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, say that again.
What's that word? Can somebody else?
V'chal,
The whole.
v'chol,
Okay,
v'chol.
okay. I want to give you, if you said chal, I would never call it wrong from what we've studied. But if you look at the vowel under the chal, do you see any difference between that vowel and the one in the next word? Fran does. What do you see, Fran?
Oh, I see.
Well, it's a dot, so it would have like a O sound, the whole.
Why do we know it's chol and not chal? I'm going to tell you. If you look at that vowel,
It's
and
a
then you
bigger
look at the
vowel.
one, it looks like an avo, and then you look at tzva'am, the next word. The one under the chol is larger,
Right. The
bolder,
structure.
it's bolder. So when you see, and you're not going to notice it when you just sit trying to sound something out. But for all intents and purposes, the word chol is always chol and not chal. And there are a few other words that will come up that way. And that is with that larger, what looks like a larger R vowel is really O, okay? And the word chol is always, chol is always, which means O. Chol is always chol. It's never pronounced otherwise.
Okay, all right, so Bechol, Siva,
Good, keep going.
okay. Vayichal,
Vayichal.
Vayichal,
Vayichal. It's not an E, it's the silent
Vay-
vowel.
Vayichal,
Mhm.
Elohim, Bayom, Hash, Hash, Ve,
Vowel.
E,
Say it again, look at both, all the vowels.
Hash, B, E,
Good.
okay. Melach, Melachto,
Good.
Asher,
So,
Asha,
Asha, good. Okay, Sharon, would you like to pick it up?
I'm a little shy.
Don't be shy. We're a very friendly group.
I'd like to pass at this time.
Okay. You know what? Let's take one moment. Something I said I wanted to do and then I didn't do it. Let's stop for one moment, introduce ourselves. Some of you I know, some of you are newcomers. I'd love to know where all of you are from. Bonnie, I know, has been struggling there, is from New Jersey, right?
yes, from Livingston, New Jersey, from
Okay.
B'nai Shalom Synagogue.
Okay, I've got that. It says B'may. That's my type of typing. Fran is from Boca Raton.
okay.
Boca Raton.
Ooh.
She's my neighbor. We live within an hour of one another. It's really cool. Maybe 40 minutes. Yeah. Teresa,
Yes.
yeah, where you're from?
I'm a neighbor of Bonnie's. I live an hour away. I live in South Brunswick, New Jersey.
Okay.
Members of the Garden State region.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're Garden State region, ladies.
Okay. Rochelle.
I'm also from New Jersey, but the southern part, and we're members of the Mid-Atlantic region.
Wow.
I'm in an area, most of you would probably recognize Cherry Hill. Well, I'm not in Cherry Hill. I'm east of Cherry Hill. I'm closer to Burlington. Well, I'm in Burlington County. Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. Hillary.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, part of the southern region.
I have that. And
Hillary,
Sharon.
are you originally from Charlotte?
No, I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you have a different accent, so
Some people said I was from Long Island when I started Ohio State, so.
I
that's
thought you were
funny.
from New York for sure.
Yeah, see?
well, where I live, everybody says you're from New York, and I'm not.
No,
And
but
then
you
I
do
try to
sound.
figure out where I'm from. Okay, I have one more. Sharon, I haven't. Where are you
I'm
from? I don't have that.
Sacramento, California.
Oh, this is
Oh my
early bird.
goodness.
West
Oh,
Coast.
early,
Wow.
really
This is
early here.
for you. This is
Good for
7
you.
o'clock for you.
And she gets up at 7 o'clock for this class. Okay, Nina and Jane are not here. Mary, where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey, northwest corner, Lafayette. And I just have to ask Bonnie if she knew Ronnie Horn,
Yes, I did. Yes. May she rest in peace. I did.
a very good friend of mine.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she was very important in our shul. Yeah,
Yeah, terrible loss. Yeah.
yes.
So I'll make you a call.
Okay, I'm missing 3 more people, but can't do that. And they are all newcomers. I know one of them is not going to be here. As I said before some of you came on, I will be forwarding the information regarding recordings as soon as we're through with class. I'll send it to you as it was sent to me, and hopefully it'll go in one piece like this one did. Okay? Those of you who don't know me well probably have figured out that I am not a techie, so I have more trouble with the computer than with the Hebrew. But I love doing this, and I love seeing you all. And we're going back to the Kiddush. And I'm going to ask Fran to pick it up where we left off. Do you know where we are?
No, I'm looking for Vayishvot. Is that
Yeah.
where?
That's where we are. Vayishvot.
Vayishvot Bayom Hashbi'i Mikol Milachto Asher Asar
Good. Wait, stop. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
The fourth word from the end of that line. How did she read it? She read it. How did she read it? Do I listen?
Nicole,
Mikol. It's the same as kol, the same word.
Mhm.
I have a feeling she knows this prayer. Right, Fran? Keep going. You're doing great.
V'charech
Va, what? Va, va.
where am I?
You were after Asa. It's
Okay. By Varech Elohim
all right, stop. That's a little bit tricky. By Borech. That's a big.
Vayevorech Elohim et Yom Hashbi'i Vayikadesh Ato Ki
What is that? Wait a minute. What's the last word?
Oto
Thank you.
Oto Ki Vo Shabbat Mikol Malchuto Asher Baruch Elohim. La Ashot. Excuse me. La Ashot.
Wow, I'm impressed, Fran. That was beautiful. All right, we're going again. That's just, this is not easy. This is not easy, but if you have a Shabbat evening dinner, and I know many of you do, if not all of you, then this is the prayer that it should be said. So let's get it so you guys know it. I have not heard from my friend Hillary yet. She's going to read it again.
No, way after Fran. You go-
Aren't you my friend, Hillary?
Yeah, I am, but that was like really, 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 really good.
Well, it was really, really, really good. We are all impressed, Fran. You read beautifully. Now Hillary's going to start with Yom HaShishi back to the top.
Again. From the top.
Yom
Or
HaShishi.
the second
Same
paragraph.
paragraph. Same paragraph.
Yom Hashishi va yi ha I knew this was Johnny's
Read
time.
5 syllables. Va,
E
not
va
e,
va e
va ye.
va hello.
What's the vowel under the cuff?
Low. Oh. So it's va hello.
No, wait a minute. Okay, there's a vowel we have to remember. Who can help her?
Ooh.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. Hello.
Listen carefully.
Okay, mate. Yeah.
All of you, listen, because this is tricky. Va just means and. Okay? The, however it's there, the va means and.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has a shva under it. So it's not e, it's the short eh. Vayechulu.
But Hulu Hashamayim Vahaaretz La Vakol
Good.
Siva Siva
Not
No.
e. What's that first vowel?
Zav
Yeah.
Vakol.
Again, it's that same thing. Vayechol. You have to hear that because otherwise it's part of the root. You have to hear it. Vayechol.
Vaich
Not e. Yeah. Yeah. Vayechol.
Yeah. Kol Elohim,
Sight word, what's Elohim?
Elohim God.
Thank you, keep going.
Ba'eh Yom,
Uh-uh.
Oh.
Why are you,
Ba-
ask-
Ve'eh, wait.
what's the yeah? What's the yeah?
Ba, see, that little thing on there. Vayom,
Don't worry about this, Josh. It's grammatic. Unless you're applying for university in Israel, you don't need to worry about those dots. I don't think anyone here is, are they?
Vayom,
No.
Good,
Vayom.
Bayom, good. Keep going.
Oh, wait. Ve'eh, Chal,
Wait a minute. I think you skipped a word. Bayom.
Oh, Vayom.
Yeah, that's the next word.
Back to that horrible word.
Yeah.
No, in the second paragraph. Oh, Hashevi, Hashevi,
All right. All right, let's look at what some of these words mean, because I think as you get used to them, these are words you see a lot. Hashvi'i is the seventh day. Yom Hashvi'i is the seventh day. The first paragraph began with Yom Hashishi, the sixth day. It was over. Creation was done. Yom Hashishi, and God finished everything he was doing. The Shemayim, the heavens, and the earth, the Aretz, the earth. Okay?
Mhm.
Yom Hashishi, the sixth day, God finished the heavens, Shemayim, which is a good word to recognize, and earth, Aretz. Ha'aretz, the earth. If you look at the Ha'aretz in the first line, the means and, ha means the. You're going to see that in front of words all the time. So it's the heaven and the earth and everything in it. Vayachal Elohim is a word you should recognize. It's the name of God. Now we're up to Bayom Hashvi'i, the seventh day. And that's what we're talking about, the seventh day, which is, of course, Shabbat. So we've read Melachto Asher Asa. I would like to pick up with Bayish Boat. Do I have a volunteer or do I volunteer so? I'm good at volunteering people. That's what they pay me the big bucks for. Them.
I'll try. This is Teresa.
Okay, Teresa, go.
Okay. By these votes by Yom Hash
Yes, ma'am.
we call Malach
Melachto, good.
Yeah, this print is very small, so I'm having a hard
What
time.
is that noise?
That's her computer.
That's my computer. You can't hear me without that. I'll silence myself for 1 minute. Share sa
Yes, yes. All right, Rochelle, can you pick it up?
Oh,
I'll try.
I know you can.
Vayavarach Elohim et Yom Hashvi'i Bakadesh
All right, stop. Let's look at that word, Vaya Kadesh.
Kadesh.
Does anybody see a root there that you might have talked about in the past?
Kadesh,
Kadesh. What's the root? What does it mean?
Kadesh.
What is
Kadesh.
valid shitty?
huge, Kaddish, holy,
Holy, thank you. Kodesh.
Kadosh.
Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Adonai Tzvaot, right? That same root. So it's what's saying here. And God created the seventh day by Kadesh Oto, and he made it holy. Okay? We're learning about Shabbat. Okay, keep going, Rochelle. You're doing good.
Kadesh Oto
Mhm.
Kivo Shabbat Mikol Malato Asher Bara Elohim La'asot.
Very good. I don't know why you're apologizing. Who has, Mary, would you like to start it from the beginning?
Okay. Oh, at the beginning of what we just did?
Yes. And then we'll go to the next, we'll go through it one more time and then we'll do the next paragraph.
Okay. Yom HaShishi. Can you hear me? I have to,
Yes, you're fine.
okay. Veyakulu Hashamim
Hasha, look at your vowels.
Hashamim.
No, what's under the mem? What's the vowel under the mem? Who can help her?
Oh, mom.
Fine.
Hashamam.
Hasha,
I am.
Mayim, heaven.
Shemayim.
Mayim is heavens. Okay, go, keep going.
The Haaretz.
The ha'aretz, gotta hear all the vowels. The
Okay.
ha'aretz, because
Ha.
otherwise, so stop. I want to make a point here. I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt you constantly, but I said this a few minutes ago. The means and. If it's preceding a word, it's and. Ha, the hey, with whatever vowel is under it, means the. So it's and the aretz. And the aretz is,
Earth.
thank you, keep going.
The Haaretz. The coal.
There's no dot. It's not coal, it's
Coal.
coal. The coal,
Coal.
you got that part right.
Saba. Saba. Saba.
Se,
Seva.
you got good. One more sentence.
The the coal.
Via,
Via coal.
now look at your vowel. Gotta be careful on those vowels.
Coal.
Via, how,
Via kal.
you see it? And it's that ha. You having trouble pronouncing it? That's very
Yes.
helpful. Via how. Only eat fluent.
Via kal.
Good, you did it.
Elohim. Baruch. No, sorry. Bayom Hashishi Hashvi.
Mhm.
Mela. Melakato. Melak.
Forget the olives in there, just read it.
Oh, Hash. Hash.
No, I want to hear that word that you after hashvi. What is it?
Oh, Mela. Kato.
Malachto. I say, when you see something like that, you just pretend the olive's not there.
Oh, Melach.
Malachto.
Melachto. Asher. Ashi. Asha.
Asa. Look where the dot is on the sin.
Asher. Asha.
Asa. Do you see the dot under us? I wish I had this on the screen. It would be so much easier. Asa. Do you see the dot under the sin? It's not a she.
Asa. Got it.
Okay, good.
There,
Okay.
Asha.
Who hasn't been tortured yet? Sharon, you want to give it a try? You may pass if you wish. Sharon? She can't hear us. Sharon, can you hear me?
Oh, she froze up, I think.
Yeah, okay, we'll have to watch. Okay. This is an important paragraph, ladies, because it's Torah. It's creation story. It's when and how the Shabbat has been created. Sharon, can you hear me now? Hello, Sharon?
I am, I'm sort of lost. Are we on Kivanu? Is that
Are we at Kivanu Vakarta? I don't know.
Kivanu Vyatharta, Yotanu Kidashta, Mikol Hamai?
That's not really where we were.
I'm
We're at the paragraph above. But you read that very well. Go to the paragraph just above that and read the last line. Kivo Shabbat.
Kiv. Are we on the line before that?
paragraph before that.
Ah, I'm sorry, I'm a little lost.
All right, you were reading the second paragraph of the Kiddush. We were
Right.
reading the first paragraph of the Kiddush. Okay,
Oh.
all right, I'll tell you what. Let's skip to the next paragraph. And I'll let you read the first line, which is something I bet you all know. Okay? Can you do that, Sharon?
I'm sorry, what's the first the second paragraph or the first paragraph?
The second paragraph. Please read that.
Baruch atah Adonai,
Yeah,
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam borei pri hagafen.
yeah, see, I gave you an easy one. But the point is, look at that. You read that easily, but you really read it from memory. Now, when you're practicing, make sure you're reading it and not just reciting.
Everybody knows that. It's
I know,
easy.
everybody knows, and that's part of the Kiddush. Okay, what is it about?
I just have a question. The question I have is the Kiddush for Shabbat evening different than the Kiddush on Shabbat morning?
Yes. The first paragraph is different.
Okay.
Okay, Sharon, I'm gonna let you keep going. It's easy, but then it gets harder. I want to challenge you a little.
Borei pri hagafen, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam.
Does everybody see that? Rega. Does everybody see that? Those first words. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. It's what my friend Joe Gershaber would call the bracha formula. Virtually, not every, but almost every bracha starts with those 6 words. And they're obviously part of Sharon because she just ran through them, which is that they should be with all of you. They should be with all of you. Okay, good going. Now it gets a little harder. Go there.
That's why it's easy to everybody. Those words are so familiar. Asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu.
After the mitzvah,
Mitzvotav for Varatsa Vanu
keep going.
Varitz Kava Khan.
You
I
skip
don't know that word.
You're not in the right place. This next word's an easy one. Rakavana. What's after Rakavana?
Rakava Shabbat Kadsha
Kad.
Kadash
Kad. Last vowel.
Mitzvotav.
No. What's the Shabbat? What's in there? That next word. Who can help?
Oh,
us?
that's Vishabat.
After the Shabbat.
Vishava.
The Shabbat. It's Shabbat. Don't worry about it. The Shabbat.
Vishabat.
The Shabbat. There's a top at the end.
Okay.
The Shabbat is there. And
Shabbat. One more time. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. What's the word after the Shabbat?
Don't know.
Acho.
That's right. Keep going.
Kadosh.
It's the root is kadosh, but look at the vowels. They're a little different. See, it's no longer memory. Gotta read. Kad show. Good. I heard it. I think it was Fran. Kad show. Do you see that, Sharon?
Yes.
I don't even know
Yes.
what line you're on. I'm
Yeah,
lost.
on the third line, the fourth word of the second. paragraph.
Okay, so I'm on the right page. Okay.
The Shabbat Kadsho. And that
Kadsho.
and what's the root of
Kadsho.
what's the root of Kadsho?
Kadsho.
What's the root of Kadsho? Every Hebrew word has a root. What's the Hebrew root? Who knows? Shout it out. The root of kadsho.
Kashar,
Kuf Dalet Shin. What does that mean?
kosher.
No, not kosher. Close.
Kosher. Okay.
Kuf Dalet Shin. Oh, we had it a few minutes ago, ladies.
Holy.
Holy, thank you, thank you. The adjective follows the noun in Hebrew, so it's the Shabbat Kadsho, the holy Shabbat. Got it? Everybody?
Yep.
Good. Let's go. The Shabbat Kadsho. Keep going.
Bamitz,
No, there's no mit. After Kadsho, find the right place.
Kadsho,
Third line, fifth word.
Bamitz.
There's no mit, honey. You're in the wrong word line. After Kadsho.
I don't know that word.
Try to sound it out. What's the first syllable? What's the first syllable? What's the first syllable?
Ba,
What's the first syllable, Joan? One word, one letter. Letter and vowel is the syllable. What's the first syllable?
ba, is that a
Ba, ba,
ba,
ba.
ba,
What's the second syllable?
ha,
No, it's an aleph.
ba,
And the
ahava,
Ahava.
ba, ahava,
When you find a
ahava.
word, all right, stop. I know you're struggling a little bit, but that's okay. That's what we're here to do together. But the point is, when you see a word, you don't say, I don't know that word. You say, I'll sound it out, letter by letter. A syllable in Hebrew is a letter and a vowel. So, ba is a syllable, ah is a syllable, ha is a syllable, va, the, ahava. And what's
Does that mean
ahava?
love, Joan?
It does. Very
I
Yeah.
good.
remember that from last term.
Ahava is love. Good. And glad something I tried to get through
Something
that.
stuck,
Yeah, good. Thank you.
not
Ahava
much.
is love. So the holy
Good,
Shabbat
honey.
is created in love. Think about that. God created Shabbat in love. Okay, but ahava, what's the next word? Read it by syllables, letter and vowel.
Daycare, ration, is that?
What's the first syllable?
Mm,
Ooh. What's the second syllable?
Ra,
Yeah,
Bruh.
daycare is ration.
there's no T.
Oh,
Ooh is one syllable. All right, stop. I want one person. I want Sharon to sound this word.
973.
Uv is the first syllable. That U again means and. What's the second syllable? Just Sharon.
Ra,
And the third syllable.
z,
Well, sa.
ration.
Sa. No, there's no E.
No,
Son. Uvratson.
uvratson, okay, got
You
it.
see it now? Now, read the
Yes.
next word. Sound it out.
Uv.
Sound out the first syllable. You always blend into a shva. So what's the first syllable?
Uvratson,
Next word. One more word.
hinkaltanu,
No, you're trying to do it by sight. You're trying to guess. I want you to try to read it. What's the first syllable?
it's a hey, right?
Yeah.
He-
Heen. Okay,
Mm.
heen. You always blend into a shva. What's the second syllable?
Katalnu,
I
Uh,
want, no,
not Talanu, is that a
Okay.
nun?
stop. Sharon, you're making it harder than it has to be. When you look at a new word, and this is for everybody, she just happens to be the one who's sitting there getting it.
Okay.
The first syllable is hin because you go into a shva. You always sound it out by syllables. Don't say, oh, that's a word I know, because it may not be. The second syllable is letter and vowel. Letter and vowel after hin.
Hin Yud Lanu,
What's before the lanu?
It's a yud.
Yeah, but it's before the yud. It's a chet. The yud, the e and the yud are the vowel. So it's hin, chi, lanu,
King Lanu.
chi,
King
chi. And it's hard to, I know some people find that hard to say.
King Lanu.
Hin, chi, lanu.
Okay.
Okay, Sharon, you have the book from last year? You have the book from last year?
Yeah.
Review your letters and vowels.
Okay.
I would like to do it here, but I can't post it. So there's not much I can do. Take a few minutes to review the letters and vowels, make sure you're comfortable with them, okay?
Okay.
Okay, who haven't I tortured? Fran, I haven't heard from you except indirectly. Could you pick it up, please?
Zicharon
No, slow down, read it by syllables,
Zicharon lemayasi,
not the my.
lemayase, excuse me,
No,
lemayase,
say it again,
lemayase,
good,
berach,
Good.
berachit, he hu yom tehila, lemikrae kodesh, zeher, litziat, mitzraim, kivanu, Vaharita,
Bahar, just blend into the Bahar. Wait,
Vaharita,
go ahead.
Vaharta,
Good.
Ve'otanu, Kidashta, Mikol Ha'amim, Ve'Shabbat, Kodeshu,
Now, get the word. clear.
Code,
What's under the coup? Everybody, stop, she's reading so quickly.
Kodesha,
What's the vowel under the coup?
Code,
No. Cod.
Kodesho,
Cod. We're gonna
Kodesha,
read it as cod.
Kodesh,
Cod.
Va,
No. What's the way? You're erasing. Start with the Shabbat and slow down so everybody can follow.
Bishabat, Code Show, Kodesha,
Cod. Shecha. Cod. Shecha.
Kodesha. Wait 1 second.
Cod. Listen. Cod. Shecha.
Okay, Kodesha, Ba'ahava, Uvratson, Hin Haltanu, Baruch Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Excellent. Question? Who had a question?
It's good.
It was very good. Okay. I would like you to practice, all of you to practice these 2 paragraphs. Some need more practice than others. You know who you are. You know where you stand. We do not judge you. You've all come from different backgrounds. I mean, I know the students I had last year, but those of you who were not with me last year, I don't know everything you had. But I do need you to practice these 2. And if you get down, okay, then the very last paragraph on the very last bracha on the page is what? Would like to read it?
I don't have it.
Is that Hillary?
I only have 2 paragraphs.
What, nothing bottom of the page?
No, I gotta call the temple. I'm gonna have to buy a book.
Maybe it's the next page.
Yeah,
Anybody read- if-
Ooh, let me change. No, kiddush for midday meal, hand washing. I'm mostly above breaking bread. No.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're not worrying about Cholamoid Sukkot because we're not at Sukkot yet. It's around the corner, but not yet. What's the bracha for washing your hands?
Oh, okay, good. Washing hands. So it's
First 3 words are easy. First 3 words are easy. What are the first 3 words?
Oh.
Bracha for you.
So, right, Sue,
Look at
Sue,
the, look at the first 6 words, Hillary. You know them. It's a bracha formula. Beginning of every bracha starts with those 6
oh,
words.
here, I'm reading something else. Baruch atah Adonai.
Good.
Perfect. Okay, now let's go on. Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher kidishanu.
Kedishanu.
Kadishanu. Bami so tad
Mhm.
va vi
The,
vets
the,
Betsy Kanu
it's a
Vanu
Vanu, yeah.
Al Vas
Ne,
Neso Nesi
okay. Take it easy. What, read it by syllables.
Nesfa Fe
Ne,
Nes
who can help with that word?
Nefi
No, I want to volunteer to help with that word.
Nitilat.
Nitilat, thank you.
Natilat Yaron
Yeah,
Rayam Ya
what are these things
Rayam.
called?
Dayim.
Yadayim. The hands are called yadayim. One hand is a yad.
Oh, Yad Dayim.
Okay, one hand is a yad. 2 hands are yadayim. There's another
Yadayim.
place we hear that we use the word yad. Does anyone know what it is?
The pointer to
The
the Torah,
pointer.
The pointer for the
the reading of the Torah.
Or
reading of the Torah, exactly. Okay, that's a bracha, which you probably don't say at home, except maybe at the Seder. It's one that they'll say at shul when they're doing kiddush at shul, and they take the pitcher and they pour it on their hands. If you pay attention to that, have you all seen that picture? Do you know what I'm talking about? Is there anybody who hasn't? I'll go get a picture next week. If you all know? Is there anybody who does not know what I'm talking about with the picture of washing your hands? Okay, you've got to speak up if you don't know something, because I want to give it to you, not just.
I'm sorry, I'm having a coughing fit here. I didn't quite hear what you said, Joan.
This bracha al netilat yadayim, or the washing of the hands.
Mhm.
Person who says it will take a picture and pour on his hands.
Oh, right, yes, of course.
Okay, you're all with me on that?
Yes.
Good. Okay. And then there's one blessing at the bottom of the page, which nobody knows, but who's going to be brave and read it?
Is it the hamotzi you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you brave?
I'll try. I-
Good.
Baruch, can I do it?
Of course.
Okay,
You can and you
Baruch.
may.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Okay. Those 6 words, I'm going to say it about 7,000 times, are the bracha formula. I didn't make that up. My friend Joe Grossaver made it up, but it's easy. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. You should see it and say, bingo, I know what that is. Sometimes, go back to the hand washing, it says, Asher kiddeshanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu. That means it's a bracha shel mitzvah. It's a bracha about a commandment, not just about doing something, but about a mitzvah. Mitzvah is a commandment. And this is about the commandment of washing your hands. I'm going to ask you all to look at this page, whatever siddur you have it. The bracha, the kiddush, and the brachot. Don't worry about the sukkah. Then I'd like to make sure you have these down. I know you all know the candle lighting blessing, so I'm not going to worry about that. But see if you can find it. I couldn't find it this morning, to be honest. I'm sure it's in here. I'd like you now to turn back to, and when you have the full version, it's 722. Shalom Aleichem.
I'll turn back.
Well, in my book, it's page 722. Shalom Aleichem.
Can't find it in the book. Can I take out the sheets from last year?
Okay,
Yeah.
Take out the last year. Of course you can. And while you were all looking for it, right above it, on the book, it gives the family blessings. I don't know if any of you bless your children every Shabbat. Yes, Fran? You do? So you know that blessing.
And in the Shabbat and festival, it's on page 309, the Shabbat. Sim Shalom.
309?
Um, Shalom Aleichem is on 309 in the festival.
Yes,
Oh,
I've got
I
it.
don't
Thank
know
you.
And I don't know.
So it's either 309 or 722. We did Shalom Aleichem. That was our book last year. We finished with it in great splendor. Those of us I was with, I'm sure you all did it in your classes too. Is there anybody who did not get to Shalom Aleichem last year?
Joan, we did it in our beginners class last year.
At the very end, yeah.
Okay.
In the beginner class. The book is called Shalom Aleichem, but we did it. Sharon, did you do Shalom Aleichem last year?
Yes.
Yes, good. Fran, did you?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
Okay, so we've all done it. So this is a review. Hillary, I know we did it, even though you're wandering around.
I'm just looking for where I put things.
Remember what page it
Put
was
them in my
on?
tidbit.
I love following Hillary because you follow her all over the house when she's doing these things. Let's look at Shalom Aleichem.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we're doing. I can do it by rote.
No, you're not going to do it by rote.
I gotta buy the book then.
I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, see, I'm not the only
First-
one here. I
No
have a buddy.
cheating. No cheating doing it by rote. I'd like you to try to read it. And I'll ask for a volunteer, so then I won't volunteer anybody.
I got the Grace After Meals.
It's on the first page, actually.
Grace after meals, we're not doing. That's, if you want to do the Grace after meals, that's for another day.
Oh, and I'll do the camp version. We all do that.
The whole camp version. Will you
Yeah.
do the whole thing?
I could do that. We all
Oh,
went,
fun. That's fun. I haven't done the camp version in a few years or so. Actually, I ran a camp 25 years ago. So I guess I did the camp version 25 years ago. Okay, we all have Shalom Aleichem. I want somebody to read it, not recite it by rote, but read it. And I'll let you volunteer. Fran, is your hand up?
Oh,
Okay. I'll let Teresa do it.
Okay, I'm gonna let Teresa read the first two lines, and then I'll call on you.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei, Hasharei, Malachei, Ayom, Yimala,
Look at the vowels.
Yimela, Yimela,
Mela, okay.
okay. Malachei, Hamlachim, Hakadosh, Baruch Hu.
Okay, you're up now, Fran.
Boachem la shalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu.
Okay, Hillary, read the third paragraph, third verse.
Hillary doesn't have one.
Hillary doesn't have it. Mary, read it.
No blessings.
Third verse, Mary, third line, third verse of Shalom Aleichem.
Okay. Wait a minute. Is it Baruch? Is that where I am?
Well, that's where you are, but you have to read the word carefully.
The
Okay.
one before that?
I want that, what the word you just read. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th line of Shalom Aleichem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sound the word out
Okay.
carefully.
Baruch, 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 Uni,
Yeah. Now we're to put it all together.
Baruch,
There's no
Baruch,
rule. Baruchuni. Baruchuni.
Barech, Uni, Leshalom, Malachi, Hashalom, Malachi, Elyon, Mi Melech Malachi, HaMalachim, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu.
Okay, last verse. Who's going to do it?
Oh, okay, starts with a Rosh.
No,
Tzaddik.
it's the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6th, 7th, and 8th line.
It's too long then.
The first line says Shalom. We welcome the Sabbath Queen. The second line will say, hello, Sabbath Queen. The second, come, Boachem l'Shalom, come. Baruch Hu, be blessed, O Sabbath Queen. And then after Sabbath has gone, it's Seikrem, bye, leaving. Who can read Seikrem? I read the hard word.
I'll try.
Oh,
You want me to do it?
yeah, I do.
Okay. Seitchem l'shalom malachi hashalom malachi elyon mi melech malachi lachim hakadosh baruch hu.
That was very good, Michelle. Very good reading. Ladies, you've got the basic skills. If you need to review your letters, please do it. You have the book. I can't post the book for some reason. The powers that be won't let me do a page sharing. I will try to find out if it's possible to do otherwise. But I really would like you, excuse me, for next week to look over the Kiddush and the Brachot that we did. Shalom Aleichem seems pretty solid. We did it last year and you all did it and you know it. But you're struggling with some of the words in the Kiddush. And if you can get through these words, if you can get in the habit of sounding out your words syllable by syllable by syllable, you'll be able to read anything as long as you have the time.
What's the book I have to buy?
Maybe you can get it at Shul. Siddur Shem Shalom.
Siddur Sim Shalom. No, because I want to write it in it. Siddur Sim Shalom. All right, I have to go to
But
work.
mine says Siddur Sim Shalom, but it's for Shabbat and festival. So yours must have some.
There's one that's, there's
Mine's
one,
Lav Shalom.
hey, there's
They're
one
all-
that- hello, I'll try to clarify it. The one I have is the complete one. There is one that's just for Shabbat and festival.
Right,
Either
that's what
one
I have.
will work. Either one will work. You don't need the daily one. We're not going to daily Brachot.
Well, I have the
Okay,
Lav
good.
Shalom, but it's not working. So I will get the blue one.
You have what?
I have for Shabbat and festivals, the Lav Shalom, but that's not working.
It's not working?
Well, because I couldn't find that last prayer. There was no way.
Yeah,
Sure, it's in there.
Hillary, the one you have is the one we're now using in our
Right.
synagogue. The one that I think Francis is doing the translation on what page in the Shabbat
Yeah.
festival is our older one.
Right. We have one copy left in the temple.
Yeah, we're getting rid of ours too.
I don't know where they went, so I'm going to go find it. I
They
have no
gave-
problem.
When
Okay.
they got rid of these, they gave each congregant one, so.
Oh,
Right.
nice. That's nice. Well, we never
Mhm.
used it. We never used it. We used another one and now we're using one that I really dislike. But when I taught about mitzvah class, we used this one because it was easier. So that's,
Okay.
I have a few copies of it.
I
Okay,
have to go to work. Bye.
Going to work. Bye. Practice hard. I'll see you next week.
Thank you.